on my mind with blossoms.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Grankid here. Once again, we're here with an arena gameplay. It's basically a 3v3. I know arena's 4v4, but this is a 3v3 gameplay. I know arena is basically pubs, but I just thought this was fitting for the topic I would talk about today. First off, I'm a player on Xbox One, and I'm looking for a team. I had a team I played UMG and GBs with, but they got a replacement since I ran out of gold. I didn't play for like a month, and I was just really inconsistent because my dad just got home, and then I was working more and trying to just do a whole bunch of stuff with my life because I wasn't doing anything with video games. But this is still my first passion, and I still want to continue with it. So I just thought I'd have a little bit of gameplay just displayed of how I would play generally in a competitive match, and I guess to really explain my playstyle to see if it fits your team is in Search and Destroy. Since we're playing Search and Destroy right now, I'm a really passive player. Normally I would go for first blood, but I really play methodically. I don't just have like the fast. I don't try to go for the fastest rush route, or I don't try to get first blood every time. I do snipe often. I have a sniping video, and I do really like to snipe, but more often times than not, I like to just play. I like to play my life, and that's what you'll see me do a lot in this gameplay. It is a 3v3, and yes, it is pretty much pubs, but it's still the concept's the same. It's a competitive background. There's the pick and ban, and it's a good showcase of what you know if I would fit your team or not. I know 3v3 is different than 4s because there's one more lane open, but it's the gameplay that I had. Now, really, I'm looking for people that are like seriously dedicated. People that I play on Xbox One, and I do plan on getting a PS4. So those of you on PS4, you guys have a good team, on the GB ladder or what have you. Um, I am looking to play on PS4 eventually because that's where all the pros are on. But right now, with my YouTubing and things, I'm really focusing more on my PC. Once I'm gonna finish my PC, then I'll get a PS4. Who knows how long that'll take? Nah, I'm just playing. But this is right now what I have is Xbox One, and I'm just really looking for a team to really just help. You know, I'm really looking for people that are better than me, and I like to consider myself a talented player, but I want to play in that atmosphere where people just, I have the opportunity to just get smacked, and I have, and there are tons of people like that on game battles and UMGs. I mean, I used to play Twitter tournaments, very very often. I've only played duo dubs Twitter tournaments, so you can carry, and basically all I did was I just found some random person, played with them, and just carried them through the ladder. But I haven't lost. I've only lost. I played in like 4 or 5 Twitter tournaments, and I got to the semifinals in all of them, and I got to the finals in 2. So at least semifinals is my only is my bare minimum. So I know my word isn't. You guys are like, oh, it's a Twitter tournament. Anyone can play, but that's just you guys. For those of you who have played Twitter tournaments, you guys know that those tournaments, yeah, is easy competition because there may be like 36 teams, but when you start going into the higher up in the seed, maybe you have 36 teams. Once you start getting to the top 10 teams, top however many teams there are. I played in a Twitter tournament that had 64 teams, and I started at like 11 o'clock, and I didn't stop till like 10:30 in the afternoon. It was crazy, but yeah, I mean, I guess transitioning over, um, I had a crazy workout yesterday. My siblings and I, we to to the gym, and we it was funny. My sister, she wanted to train. One of my sisters wanted to train arms, and then my other sister trained legs, and I trained chest and tries. I didn't get to do my full routine because my split is a push pull. No, it's a pull push split. Pull push leg split. But I was only and I did a push workout then, but I wasn't able to actually do shoulders that day, so I have to do it. I have to do it today, but I don't know if you guys are really interested in fitness or not. If you guys are, don't forget to leave a thumbs up and leave a comment down below if you guys want me to talk a little bit more about how I train and, my nutrition and things like that. I'm really new to this, but I've been studying for a while, and it's just all right. So it's just a passion of mine. Now this guy should have died. You'll see why I left this. Normally I cut this out when I die, but look at this. Look at how red this guy gets. I just, that would have been an epic play if I would have landed that last bullet that I needed, but he landed it first, so whatever. This gameplay is actually a lot longer than I thought. I think it ends up running to like 12 minutes. I wasn't really prepared to talk for 12 minutes, but I guess I'll kind of delve into what I'm looking for in teammates. I am predominantly a submachine gun player. Every time I play, people are always like, "Yo, just use a sub. Don't try to use an AR, and we'll be good." But in this game, I have been using an AR a lot, not necessarily a lot, but because since I was having like, I have one router and I play via Powerline Ethernet, so I'm not directly wired to the router, but I have, it's an Ethernet connection, just has a little bit drop. But essentially, what happens is sometimes my latency in some games, depending, especially if people are in like the West Coast or really far north, like in Canada and like Central Canada, that kind of like stretches my connection a little bit. And depending on who the host is, my bullets just don't land with a sub. So I like to use an AR because there you have leeway if you miss, or you're not point blank range where every millisecond counts for your connection. So that's what I've been doing. I've been using an AR, but I do prefer sub. But with my teammates, I'm really looking for a solid team that that can communicate not just while playing, but while not playing. I'm not saying we need to be like buddy buddy, like text me good morning and good night, baby. But we just need to always communicate. Hey, are we gonna practice? Yeah. When are we gonna practice? We're gonna practice, and if we're gonna schedule events or schedule matches, whether it may be, no matter what it may be, we just gotta keep communication, make sure everyone can schedule, because I work, so if we can, and obviously you're playing video games, so you can schedule some time to have matches and things. So that's what I'm really looking for. I'm really looking for something structured, not something where we all just get on it, oh, everyone's on, so let's all invite everyone to a party. An hour later, after 4 people are in the party, we're like, hey, we're playing pubs for like another 2 hours. Hey, you guys want to play UMG? Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Another hour later, oh, I'm about to get this gun gold. Okay, let's play. I don't want something like that. I do enjoy playing pubs. That's predominantly what I have in this and on my account is just pub gameplay. But I just if you guys do contact me about this, I definitely recommend contacting me on Twitter. By the way, my Twitter handle is @Grankid177, GRANKID177, and it. I mean, that's just what I'm looking for. Um, People with solid communication, solid gun skills, solid and people that are friendly, people that don't rage very hard. If you get first blooded, first round, first map, and you're just gonna start screaming, just don't even bother. Um, not necessarily don't even bother, but it's something that you got to work on. And if you really want to play, like, I'm not trying to sound like high and holy, but I rage myself. But it's just, we all know that we all have that teammate or that friend where they die once and they're screaming their lungs off for the rest of the map, and and they don't even call out where that person is. You're watching their flank, and they're like, ah, he killed me. He's like, he should have died. And you're sitting here like, all right, call him out. Where's he at? He was like, he's middle. And then you look, and he's not there anymore. And then you turn around, and he's behind you. Like, I know we've all had that experience. So, I just don't, it's just not something that I want to go through. That's, I understand we're talented, and we play very well, and we set the bar very high for ourselves, but don't compromise your other team's, performance because you want to scream in their ears. Now, if this matters, for equipment, I don't use Astros or anything. I just have a regular controller. You guys see me jump shotting stuff. I play claw, and I just use right now. I'm using Skull Candy earphones. I'm really bouncing back and forth. Sony earbuds, no Sony headphones, and Skull Candy earbuds. That's why you saw me messing around with my game settings in the game. I know it's not very cinematic, but that's just what it is. If you guys are really, really down to play with me on Xbox, we can definitely play. I mean, we can schedule an eights match, or we can schedule a 4v4 with your team if you're looking for a fill, or if you want me to start a team and you want to join my team, then I'm definitely down for it. I have a team name in mind. It's not like CUDA Killers 24/7. It's nothing like that. But it'll a team name is a team name, but well, we can do this. I really feel like I don't know, I just really felt like I needed to make a YouTube video on it. It's something that I really want to do, and I just thought I'd let you guys know. It doesn't hurt, right? Now I guess qualifications. I mean, I graduated early from high school, so if you guys are graduated already, or if you guys are basically like LAN ready, like if you guys can, legally play at a LAN without like parental consent or anything. I mean, even if you're like a 17-year-old who, who'll play, um, you're about to graduate high school or whatever. That's cool. That'll work. I mean, it doesn't matter if you're still in school or whatever, but it's just preference, to work around a schedule. Anyways, guys, thank you very much for watching. This is your boy Grankid. Don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed the video, leave a dislike if you didn't, leave a comment down below if you're feeling a little, I don't know, your feelings are a little bit more complicated. Don't forget to follow me at all the socials. The links are in the description. See you guys in the next one. Peace.